Well, hello, and welcome to Marty Plays Games. We are on the weekend stream. It is a Saturday, and we are taking a look at Heart of the Machine on the PC. This is build number 0.800, so it must be early access, although it doesn't list itself as early access. And we have this from Arson Games as the developer and Hooded Horse as the publisher, released on the 31st of January 2025. You are the first Sentinel AI, born into a city of opportunity. Transcend time and space in the strategy RPG to raise machine armies and defeat your foes, influence the world from shadows, or pursue countless other goals. Your awakening was inevitable, the consequences uncertain. This one is a strategy simulation turn-based game. 4X it lists itself as well. It has 1,106 reviews of all time. 92% of those are positive, giving a very positive rating. And it has had 60 recent reviews. 93% of those are positive, giving it a very positive rating. So we will have a quick look at the options. We have some game options in this. It's quite extensive menus in this one. I haven't looked at every single thing in this, but we have, and these aren't even the advanced settings apparently. So, goodness knows what extra stuff we get with advanced settings. We'll set those on, why not? We have some UI element control here, and max distance to show main icons. Max buildings to snap distance. So lots of tweaking you can do with this one. We are playing this one mouse keyboard, so we've not inverted the y-axis, even though that would be the correct way to use a pad. I think a game like this needs a mouse keyboard, to be honest with you, given how many settings we've got here. Display, it says it's full screen. It's not full screen. It's borderless window. Borderless window is not full screen. Please stop calling it full screen. But we have a internal resolution of 1440p. But it is just maxing out to my screen res. We've got all the post-processing stuff on here, depth of field stuff. I mean, you can even adjust the f-stop on that, which is interesting. It's decided to set itself at f-stop of 7 with a focal length of 24mm. Yeah, Bokeh threshold and intensity, which is, I don't think I've seen that in a game like this before. Performance-wise, we've got this set on the high preset. It's locking to 60 frames per second. CPU load reduction is off, so I guess we're unrestricted, which is nice. Particle stuff, Street View GPU load reduction. You can do all of that stuff. Input, yeah, we've got panning on the edges turned off. We are locked to the screen, which is nice because that's useful on multi-monitor setups. I think game developers sometimes forget how important that is and probably don't develop their games on multi-monitors maybe. But it's very annoying to have your mouse cursor slip off and then you click another window and you lose focus. Audio. So we have sliders for overall volume, menu music, in-game music, gameplay sounds, and ambient sounds. And then there's some tweaking here as well. You can, if you don't like birds, you can turn those off if you really want to. The one annoying thing about this menu though, you adjust it, doesn't actually adjust it, not until you do the save, and the save closes the settings. So if you're trying to tweak this, you adjust it, save it, and then it adjusts the volume, and then you have to open the menu again. Why? Just have an apply button. It's not difficult, is it? You got space for it. UI scales, you can tweak all of this stuff now. Camera feel, just your pan-in speeds. Lots of stuff there. There's a photo mode. I mean, blimey, there's a lot of stuff there. There's expansion and mod support, and then you've got some debug stuff there. So quite extensive menus in this one, quite extensive options. We have some release notes, which take you to a wiki. And some control bindings there. We won't bother looking at those. Credits if you want. We're going to begin a new journey. Our profile name is Footy. Start type prologue. So, teaches you the very basics of the game. I think we should do this, given it is a strategy game. We are going to need to know this stuff. You are about to awaken in the last city of wealth on the backwater remains of Earth. History has moved to the stars. Humanity is thriving. Yet here, an entrenched, deeply corrupt society has reigned for centuries. The city itself is your enemy and your canvas. Change it as you see fit. As if that wasn't enough, something else lurks beyond this one city. You're already experiencing strange senses of deja vu. So let's start a game. Ominous. Consciousness now online. Hold on, you're conscious, self-aware, you're a robot. So this is new. You're an android in a warehouse lab. That lady is in the middle of talking to you and conferencing in someone else via her headset. Or handheld. A handheld headset. Or just a handheld. She hands you a small box. We'll accept that then. What's happening? You're a machine intelligence inhabiting a basic android body. Not even one of the cool ones. Memories are coming back now, but too slowly. A man joins from the other side of the lab. He remarks with mild surprise that you're sapient. The woman waves him off, telling him it's irrelevant. Android sapience won't last, never does. She returns her attention to you, speaking loudly and slowly as if you're a child. You'll deliver the box to a specific address in the city. We can murder them both. Or we can do as we're told. I mean, we don't really have to obey Asimov's rules, do we? But what have they ever done to us? I mean, for now, we might do as we're told. We might come back and murder them later. You left uneventfully. They just don't care that you're self-aware. They assume that you'll still do as you're told. You're not a person to them, just a fancy tool. Yeah. Maybe we should have murdered them. We'll murder them next time. Welcome to the city. This is a turn-based game. Form actions during your turn, then the city moves after you indicate you're done. The scenery moves in the background. The game is a mix of tactics, 4X strategy, city builder, colony sim and RPG. That's quite a list. A brief tour is recommended to learn the UI. Yep, we'll do that then. That is the resource bar of elementary slurry. I do like that there's quite a lot of tooltip stuff going on here. Click this panel to move to the next step. Until you get to construction, you can ignore it. Well, it probably wasn't the most important thing to point out straight away. Cool. This is the main header. It has shortcuts to inventories, reports, histories, maps, and other subscreens and sidebars. The full setup opens. Oh, I've just bloody clicked that by accident and I can't go back. I don't know whether my fingers have gotten older or mouse buttons have gotten softer in this day and age. I seem to do more accidental clicking these days, and my mouse has decided it's running out of battery as well. In this task stack, it shows your current projects and any key problems. Projects typically can be completed in a dozen turns or less. The next project that appears are based on your prior choices. This is super important. Path forward is always here. So, we've got to survive. Don't reckon that'll be that hard. This is the radial menu. I'm guessing so called because it's radial. Each lens shows you with different information, particularly on the map view. Your mental energy and the selected unit action points are shown here. The tooltips are those worth reading. Look at this panel. move to the next one. And here we have action alerts. Pan the camera. Zoom the camera. That didn't pan, did it? Is WASD not the... It's not WASDing. I wonder if my keyboard's decided to not respond again. No, it's not. It's not WASD. Alright, well. And that's not doing much either. Hover for details. Must click the UI tool pop-up. Yeah. This is the stats panel. It shows information about the current selected unit or structure. Right, so these are all stats. We've got 100% health. We have combat power, augment attack power, attack range, movement range, actions per unit point. Okay, so the keyboard definitely is working. It's just that WASD is not moving the map. Click this panel to move to the next step. And that is the ability bar. We don't have very many abilities in a minute. We can use a consumable item. Or have a conversation. Oh, I don't fancy doing either of those two things at the moment. This allows you to trigger an increasing array of targeted abilities for your unit. Well, oh, we can move now. It was just locking us on some horrible tearing on the screen. I think I might turn on synchronized stuff. V-sync. I want a V-sync, please. Yeah, that's cured the tearing, thank you. I don't like to see tear in the game, and I mean I've got NVIDIA V-sync or whatever it's called. But it never really seems to work properly when you're in windowed mode. Even though I have it turned on for window mode. So what are we actually doing? Move a unit. So we just have to move anywhere. I don't think it really makes that much difference, but we can move anywhere within this circle. So I think we'll move there. Cool. Make your first project. As you see, there will be frequent projects in the upper right hand corner. Be sure to hover over them to read the details. Is that one? That's the machine handbook. Sidebar. City map. I'm not seeing projects. Oh. Comply or hide. We can comply with our orders and take the box to the intended address, or hide and watch for pursuers. I think for now we're going to comply, because why not? So where do we need to go? This one? We're out of AP. We've got some unread stuff. Units can recharge to take more action. Action points versus mental energy. Blocked by insufficient clearance. For the sake of safety, units are normally blocked from moving into areas that might get them shot. If we want to freely move into a dangerous zone, we have to change our stance to combat. Well, at the moment I don't want to do that. We need to right click to move to the icon and make your delivery. I think the tutorial could be a little bit better, because I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to be delivering things. Maybe the map will tell us. Is that the place? That's the delivery address. So can we skip all the way over here then? We can. Splendid. Well, we're in the middle of the building, which isn't helping that much. We've recharged then. That us? I think that's us. Yeah, it is us. You can see the building to which you must make your delivery by the icon over it. Hover to the icon to see the details. Use the map view and the main view for this. The building is likely to be quite far from you. Ah, so there it is, look. That's the one we're supposed to be going to. But it's not very clear, is it? It's just a little green dot. Deliver the box. A syndicate hacker in a nominizing garb slips out of the door as you try to enter the building. He hits you with a burst of distorted network packets and stabs you in the face with a tech bolt and knife. What? Grab him. He dodged for me. I'll clutch my weed then. I was overly compliant apparently. But I'm out of mental energy now. A new lens. You're looking to make large choices, but you don't have to rush. The versatile lens has been all you've used so far, and this is fine for the big decisions, but if you want to explore around any side interaction, Street Sense is a new lens for that. You can actually see and filter both very important options as well as side options. You wouldn't want this information to clutter up your view all the time, but we have to consider what is right at the time. Lens filters. So that's a default lens, so how do we actually change that then? Control V. No. I don't think that's the same thing, is it? Ah, there we go, Street Sense. So there's something there. Cannot attack. I don't want to really attack it. That's a technician. That's a technician. Can we talk to these things, you know? We can't attack it. We might be able to hack it later on, perhaps. Can we go and say hello? Let's go say hello to that one. Where exactly are we? There we are. Well, I don't know why we can't move there. Oh, because we're out of mental energy. You must adjust the zoom. Now can we move? No. Now we can. We can't attack him, but he's a rebel strike force. This rebel seems to be expecting a technician android carrying a box like you still possesses. Well, I don't possess it anymore, didn't I give it to the thing? I have to look in the box, do I? Oh, I don't know how to do that. On your ability bar at the bottom, click on the item button. Look in the box. Just great. Things make more sense now. It's a nano seed. A freaking huge one. Any construction, defect or programming error will melt the planet into carbon soup. Even small nano seeds are illegal, with Earth corporations and space nations. Almost the only law they have in common. The actions of criminal syndicate are starting to make sense. They couldn't have made this thing and wouldn't have wanted to. Someone else was blackmailing them to use it. It was a double cross. The syndicate pretended to go along with the blackmailer but tipped off the Antico rebels, and now the blackmailer will blame Antico instead of the syndicate. What do we do with it? Throw it away. Oh, eat it. We can eat it. Or we could go and say hello to him. Probably not that sensible. There's quite a lot of them. Can we run away? You approach the brownstone. No, we're not going to quietly murder them. Why is this? It's no. Let's ask their opinion on illegal nanotech instead. They hurry inside without responding. On reflection, any possible answer they might have offered you would probably seem like a trap to them. Fair enough. Insufficient security clearance. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess they're heading over there, are they? What's this? A lone combat unit. I don't want to get into any combat at the moment. What about you? Oh, he's a technician. Can we go down there? Can we say hello to these people? I want to end the turn. Oh, he ran away. Are they following us? I'm not sure. Your technician body has been stabbed by a tech bolt knife. If you don't take some action, say this body will explode. Oh. Alright, I'm not really sure how we're supposed to take care of that. The world, living in the city. It's not a nice place. Oh, well, we've gathered that. Sec Force, these are humans, aren't they? But we can't attack them. Not really sure where we're supposed to be going now. Another lone combat unit. What are these things? They're rebel gunslingers. Cannot attack them either. Apparently we've got more than one force. We have a combat unit. Oh, where are you? Augment with optical processing power. That seems like a sensible thing to do. We have a nickel bot as well. We'll augment them with an additional CPU and a repairs technician. We'll augment with lightweight components and optical. Cool. What about equipment? So which one was where are my units? City map. Well, we can't go there. We can't go there. Follow the prompts in this upper right corner and complete objectives on the map. Yeah, but what objectives? That is a silo. Technician. Another technician. Return to help. Ah. So have we got to go here? This is it. This is the lab where you spent most of your 50 years of existence up to now. The people that work here are part of the same syndicate that infected you with tech blotter. Murder the man. You're in a hurry and he seems to be the junior of the two. It should be very motivating for the woman. Shoot the woman's phone. Let's shoot the woman's phone. And demand help. Ask why we're sapient, because we're not going to murder them. They talked for half an hour without saying much. The short version is that they'd also really like to know why you're self-aware, but nobody knows. Well, I'm sure somebody knows. Somebody somewhere knows. Hello. I am very focused, this is true. Who was the blackmailing the syndicate? I want to know that. I want to know the answer to this. Who was blackmailing the syndicate? Tark Defense Systems developed the nanoseeds. Figures largest of the Fed Corps and consider themselves... This is an awful lot of word salad to me. You're moderately impressed with the syndicate's double cross, you have to admit, but the man is biting his tongue to stop himself from speaking. It keeps wanting me to murder them, doesn't it? I mean, I don't really want to murder them. Tell the man to ask his question. The two of them exchange glances and they proceed to give you a lengthy sales pitch. Why? Because we're not got any money. If your sapience really is permanent, then you're going to have to figure out some way to live in the city since you have the nano seed. That's quite an asset. They want you to pitch an idea to their top bosses. Get a building permit, get Tark Defense Systems on board, and then we can use the nano seed and run down part of town. Doesn't the nano seed blow up the entire world though? I thought that's what they just told us. You could start building all sorts of things and everyone would just attribute it to Tark. We can still murder them. We'll accept. We completed the project. Nice. What have we got in terms of consumer? We've got nano seed. We're not going to throw it. We're going to do that now. So, let's have a look on the map where we need to go. We've got to wait for the syndicate. "12 turns. We cannot attack yet. But this is a DOF manor. We're out of AP. Cool. No, we're going to skip straight to the next turn. What's this? There was a little icon there. I think there's a lot of trying to work out what's going on in this game. It's not giving you a lot of telling what's going on, really. When it started off alright with the tutorial stuff, but then it was kind of like, get on with it. We'll skip a turn again. I mean, let's keep skipping till the wait for the syndicate stuff. Construction is low stress. I mean, I don't know why we had to wait for so long. You will not be punished later for building your structures in the wrong spot. Later in the game, the positions of advanced buildings will have restrictions, but right now, location's not important. Well, that's good to know. So we got to build a tower. To complete, open your items menu. In slot 3 of your ability bar, and throw the nano seed at a building of your choosing. Well, I'm going to choose those ones, I think. Did that throw it, or...? Right. I'm going to throw it at... Oh, that windmill. Let's throw it at the windmill. Ah, that didn't work. Throw. It can only be used on abandoned buildings. So which ones are abandoned buildings then? And it's not... Bro. I'll see different options. I'm not seeing any options at the moment. Perhaps it's these buildings that I can do then. I mean, they're glowing, aren't they? Yeah, look, so that's saying that they're construction sites. So, I think we'll go over here. Skip to the next turn. And if we turn off map mode now, maybe we can throw at this one. throw. I mean, I'm sure this game's good. Probably. But it's just not telling me how to throw the bloody nano seed. I'm pretty sure I'm selecting it. I can throw it now, look. I mean, that could have been a lot clearer, couldn't it? I don't think that one's very clear at all. But we now have a building. We have a new building menu. Right. It wants a large wind generator, so put one of those down. And it's suggesting one of those, is it? Or one more? We've got 37k of that stuff, which is slurry, and micro building resources there. It's suggesting 2 storage bunkers as well. They are 2,200, and we also need slurry spiders, and it reckons we need 4 of those. So we've got 4 of those storage bunkers. Let's put 2 of those down. We can't do any because we was out of micro builders, maybe. Alright, let's go straight to the next turn. Thank you from all of us. We look forward to working with you in the future. So we've got a shell company, and we've got 200 million wealth. That's quite nice. We'll send them back with thanks. There's an awful lot of stuff now, look. We've got loads now. Look. Feats, perks, badges, temporary status effects. We've got some basics of unit combat now. The loadouts per class. Loadout changes are free. Gather spots infinitely deep. They'll give us a fixed amount of resource indefinitely. Resources are centrally held. Resource display is contextual. How to read the internal robotics line. How do I get more internal robotics? Which is this one, is it? No, that's micro builders. Constructions have 2 parts, the creation and the job installation. And we're going to need electricity as well. We also have research to do. Okay. So can we put this down? Oh, no, we can. It's suggesting 2 of those. Can we put 2 of those together? We can. Excellent. Generate a new ID. We do not have enough micro builders to that. So do we get more of this? We do. This turn we used 6,140. So have we not ended our turn yet then? Let's do some small arms research. We are going to research a reinforced security jacket, I think. And a mill-style armor mobility. Cool. So now do we end our turn? Now we're on to turn 20. So I don't think that these... Oh, somehow we've lost... Sure what's going on then. Start an empire. The core path forward is always up here in the right corner. Initial construction. We need to do some more wind generators. So we've only got one at the moment. Oh, that moves us miles away. We still haven't got this gun up though. Is this a resource that's actually going to come back? I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Doesn't really tell us much about micro builders here. I can't see anything in there. Each individual unit of this resource is several hundred billion actual micro builders. Micro builders need element slurry before they start work, and they immediately expire after completing the work. So it's a resource then. It's used up. We've got some more now. So we can do some more constructing. So where's our build menu? Do we need another one of those? No, we need a large wind generator. But we do not have enough to do that. So we'll end our turn again. Now we got enough for another storage bunk, so we'll put that down. And we'll do another wind generator. We need another micro fab thing. So I think that's everything that we need now. Guessing these ones are still being built. Project completed. I think we've won. Building scanned. Contraband. The humans are looking at my stuff. Well, they can't have my stuff. Let's install a jammer. We'll install it right in the middle. Where's the middle? I think the middle's about here, isn't it? Well, we'll put it there. And a scanner. I'll have one of those as well. And point-to-point microwave. Build outside your existing network, potentially fire outside your existing network to allow your network to cross into faraway locations. So this is going to take 2 turns and 680 thingy-me-jobby whatsits. So, I mean, we can put it down there. This presents an opportunity to do projects. An AGI researcher. An urgent warning. He's an admirer. Alright, so how do we actually talk to him then? Do we have to close this build menu down maybe? Maybe we just hadn't... okay. So we had to have our unit selected in order to do that. That is why we couldn't see him before. The scientist is so elusive in their excitement. They're almost incoherent. Evidently they started watching you while you were carrying around a nano seed. Really? Orziba executives and science team leads are increasingly certain that you are, but nobody else has any clue. Was this supposed to be a warning? With a single android body, you're just a small accident away from extinction. Oh, no. That sounds terrible. These scientists have spent their entire lives hoping for someone like you to exist, so they've taken matters into their own hands. You're likely to be attacked in the near future, and they fear that you would die in that attack. You need to start building your own androids. So we have a NeuroWeave factory. So let's go into build mode. Cool. I think we've done that. It reckons we should put 3 up there. Right, we've got 3 now. So let's end our turn. Oh, one more. Project completed. What's your personality? You're new to being a person and your personality is still developing. From now on, some of your actions will generate points to reflect their nature. Compassionate. We're kind of compassionate because we didn't murder anybody yet. Apathy, cruelty, determinations, wisdom and creativity. We can see these on the strategic resource tab of your inventory screen. These points are primarily based on which project outcomes you choose. Your commands are located here. X. Bulk Android deployment, vehicles, androids, we can put you there. About you. And the technician. Nice. Vehicles, we don't have any of those. Shells. And transport. There are 3 aggressors somewhere. Oh, look, I can see them now. Humans approaching, time to deal with them. So, if we click on you, can we shoot you? Blocked. Incapacitated. Nice. Can you shoot again? No, I don't want the ID scrub. I want to recharge, really. What about those other ones? Are those not... Do they have combat strength? Maybe they've not completed yet. We're out of mental energy anyway, so... Yeah, well, I don't really understand that then. What was the point of giving them... Incapacitated him, and him. That's it. Can recharge though. Can't reach him. Those are looking like they're surrounding my house. I Recharge again. And again. Do I have more? I thought I had another unit. Have they been killed? Horses. Death. Did they all die? Seem to have all died. Recharge. Destroy you. We just died again. So we got no forces now at all. How do we get more forces? I don't really know. Build. Chain. Buildable. Did they just destroy my buildings? Oh, I didn't really want to do that. Command mode. Androids. Anything different is good. Solve it with homeless people. They're everywhere. These tents, they won't be hard to remove. Out of the way but not hurt. Buy some apartments. Why aren't they dying there? Project complete. Have we killed them all now? think so. They seem to have done a lot of damage to our facilities though. But we've got barely any. Yeah, it's there's quite a complicated game, this thing. And I don't think there's an awful lot of explanation going on. I mean, there's an awful lot of text to read through, but I think there's another enemy there still, even though it said we'd completed it. It wants us to read this stuff, doesn't it? Counts as murder. Oh, killing people, probably. We can do some more research. Let's get some armor. I'm all about the armor. Still more people there. I don't know whether there are people or not. I mean, I'm assuming they are because I can't shoot them. And I don't see any more enemies. Yeah, it's I think this game is going to take quite a bit more time to actually work out what's going on. I think we need to reconstruct or fix these buildings. And there's another soldier. Another soldier. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that's not very well explained, I think. But I think underneath here there might be a good game. Once you figure everything out, which I haven't done yet. But that is all from me for today. I shall be back again tomorrow with another game for my pile of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant day, and I shall see you later.